Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. Hey, let's talk about the Pirates here. So, first two games of this important homestand, Pirates lose. Last night, they got humiliated. Paul Skeens had 11 strikeouts. Great. Career high. Great. But he's still not pitching like Paul Skeens. His, you know, with 11 strikeouts, you could say his control was good. He just wasn't great. Not the Paul Skeens we're used to. Got out of jams first couple innings, and then it all just kind of went downhill after that. And they lost 8-0. I'm not as concerned about the pitching right now as I am the offense, though. Last few games have been horrible. I realize these last two were against lefties and they've struggled all year. But if you want to be a playoff team, you got to win some of those games. But just an example, in the last 15 games, Ryan O'Hearn, 231 batting average. Brian Reynolds, 286, which is kind of deceiving because if you go back to the last 4 or 5 games, he's been terrible. He struck out like 14 times. It's just not been good. Brandon Lau has a 274 average in the last 15 games, but same thing with him. Kind of deceiving because for him, the last couple weeks have really went downhill. He feels like he's been stuck on 21 homers forever. This offense has got to wake up. I don't want to press the panic button yet, but I do want to say that I feel like tonight's game is as close to a must win as you can get without calling it a must win. The Pirates' bats got to wake up. Braxton Ashcraft pitches tonight against Jamison Tyone. We know what Ashcraft has done his last few starts. It hasn't been good. But we need the Braxton Ashcraft from the first 2 or 3 months of the season to show up today and shut this Cubs lineup down. We need the Pirates to get the bats awake and hit Jamison Tyone like they've hit him the last few times he's faced the Pirates. If the Pirates can pull off a win tonight, get a little momentum rolling, because the next series is the Arizona Diamondbacks. First game of that series is tomorrow on Monday. I like the pitching matchups in that series, even though it's not our, quote unquote big three. But in game one, you have Mitch Keller against Merrill Kelly. Mitch Keller's got a 4.90 ERA. Kelly's got a 5.12 ERA. Kelly's a righty. I like that matchup. Tuesday night, you've got Fat versus Chandler. Fat, 4.43 ERA. Chandler, 4.47 ERA. Another righty for the Arizona Diamondbacks. The game I'm concerned about is game 3 of that series. Jones versus Rodriguez. Rodriguez is a lefty, and he's a good pitcher. 2.64 ERA against Jones, 3.72 ERA. Look, it kind of boils down to this for me. As much as I wanted the Pirates to have an above 500 record in this series, that can still happen, but that's going to be super tough. They've got to win the next 3 out of 4 games, preferably all 4. They need to go on a run and win 5 or 6 in a row here, because this thing is sinking, and it's sinking quick. They're 2 games out of a wild card spot. The Cardinals have jumped in front of us, and the Arizona Diamondbacks are up 2 games. Like I said, I don't want to hit the panic button, but I feel like tonight is as close to a must-win as you can get without calling it a must-win. And if they lose this game, they've got to sweep the Arizona Diamondbacks. And then you have just, I don't know if it's a 4-game series or a 3-game series against Cincinnati coming up in Cincinnati. Division rival, another team that's not completely out of it yet. I think they're 6 games back. They would love nothing more than to sweep the Pirates. And don't think the Chicago Cubs don't go into this game tonight knowing that they could throw a real punch at the Pirates if they sweep them. And don't think the Arizona Diamondbacks coming in for the next series don't know that they could come in here and almost put a nail in the Pirates' coffin. I said in an earlier video that I don't think the Pirates front office wants to do anything. And I think right now the Pirates are giving them every reason not to do anything. But they could turn that around tonight. This team's got to be feeling the pressure. They've got to know. And shame on the front office, because at any time in the last month, they could have made some changes to boost the morale of this organization by helping this bullpen. Don't think that stuff doesn't matter. And where's Horowitz? Why is he not here yet? Does anybody not think that Horowitz being back for this team wouldn't boost morale a little bit and get a little excitement going in that dugout? He's a professional baseball player. I've seen guys go on 1 and 2 game rehabs and be back. I've seen guys at this point in the season not go on any rehab and be back. I'm not saying he didn't need rehab, but we're in a playoff push here. Get Horowitz back here. I was hoping he was back for the start of this series, but I was at least hoping he would be back by today. I got a suspicion he'll be back tomorrow, but I'm just saying the Pirates could have done some things here to boost them around this locker room, and the front office just isn't doing their job. I don't think they want to do their job. I said that in another video. I'm not going to go on a long rant again, but they're just proving to me who they are, meaning the front office. So let's get ready for this game this afternoon. I believe first pitch is at 1:20 or 1:30. Unfortunately, I'll be at work, but I'll be keeping tabs. That's it for this video. If you liked it, hit like and subscribe. It helps me out. Until next time, and as always, let's go Bucks.